What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Pages with Paige, and this is the start of my May reading vlog. Hello! So, welcome to this vlog. I'm talking really quiet because it is now 10 past midnight on the 1st of May. And I'm so excited because Amy from A Star Reads is doing a 48-hour Game of Life readathon, and so she's releasing prompts every 12 hours, which just so happened to be 12 AM and 12 PM my time. So we've just had the second drop. Yesterday, the 30th of April at midday, we had our first drop, and now we're on to our second. I don't know how well this is going to go, and I definitely won't be staying up to midnight tonight as I have my graduation tomorrow now, and so I want to sleep and not look like this. But I just wanted to come on and say that I know what my first book is going to be. So the prompt was flowers on the cover. Originally I was going to go for the challenge, which is like a step up, and she gives you like a age category or a genre, both. And for that, this one is a YA fantasy, which that hardcover shelf has thousands of the fuckers on. But are any of those on my TBR? No. I have found something on my TBR which I will be reading, but it is a middle grade fantasy, so it won't count for the challenge, but it does count for the actual prompt, which is the main thing, and that is The Tower at the End of Time by Amy Sparks. I sent this through to Amy and she's like, read it, it's written by an Amy, so that's what we're going to do. It's a 5-hour audiobook, so I'm going to fly through this tomorrow morning. I'm so excited to continue on with this series and knock it out of the park. In all technicality, the final book support group doesn't start until the 2nd of May, so this won't count towards that, but I'm just gonna put it in anyway because I'll just go from the 1st to the 14th. we stretch to make things work. So yeah, it's going to be the book that I attempt to read in the next 12 hours. I'm going to go to bed now and hopefully wake up relatively early so I can get it done before I have to get out of bed and go to lunch. Lunch is at 1, but I want to shower and make myself somewhat more presentable for that. And I can't think of anything else because I'm so fucking tired. I might make this just like a 48-hour vlog. Probably not though. I just figured I'd come on and say this is what I'm going to start with, and this will be knocking off the first book for my TBR, which will be great. So I will check in with you later. Hello, so it's now the 1st at 10 to midday and Amy's third prompt has been dropped, which means we have to randomly pick a book. So I've got 10 here and Ash is going to pick one out, and then I will talk through everything that's behind it. So there are 5 in here that are on my TBR for this month and 5 that are not. So this could go very interestingly. You ready? I'm so scared. You hurt me, didn't you?
Maybe. It's The Silent Patient.
So we got The Silent Patient. Damn it. Yes, The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. So yeah, thank you.
That's okay.
Wasn't on my TBR, but we're reading it in the next 12 hours. Yay! So quickly to explain the prompt that has dropped. So for this, Amy landed on the Koi Cup. So she picked out the Love Hypothesis. I don't actually own this, so I won't be choosing that option. So we went with 10 books that I want to read. So I did 5 from my TBR and 5 from other challenges that I have going this year. So as you would have seen, The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides got chosen. I am very excited to read this. Thanks, Dad! This was picked for me for my Advent Challenge by Rye from Rye's Reading Corner. So yes, I'm super keen to get to it. Just wasn't expecting to get to it this month on top of everything else. Funnily enough, the other green was The Secret History, and that is why I thought I should dummy it dirty, because I could see the S, and yeah. But no, not from the TBR. We're just adding it on in. So that was a choice that I don't actually regret because I feel like I'll be able to fly through this tonight. So I'll check in with you later. I am going out for lunch at 1, so I do need to get ready and start on that, but I've just been watching YouTube because I want to. So yes, I will check in with you later. Hello my loves, so it is now 6 p.m. on the 1st of April and I finished The Tower at the End of Time by Amy Sparks and I'm giving this 5 stars. It was so beautiful and wholesome. I just have so much fun with these characters in this series and it's so good. 9 is continuing on with their adventure in the House at the Edge of Magic and I adore these characters so much. This is the second book in a series. I don't know how many we're gonna get, but I'm really excited for any others that come out. Since this came out at the beginning of this year, I don't think the next one has even like been put in to Goodreads or publishing dates or anything like that, but fingers crossed we will get one next year because I'd love to continue on. So technically this is one up-to-date series because the next one is not coming out this year as far as I'm aware. But I'm so happy that my sister picked this for a fantasy book. So this is my first TBR book done and dusted. Now on to the one that was not on my TBR. Thank God this is only an 8-hour audiobook, so should go pretty quickly. I also need to shower and wash my hair because I do have graduation tomorrow, so I'm going to go and do that and then I will start on this later tonight, but having a blast. So yay! The last prompt drop will be at midnight tonight. I'm not going to stay up because I actually do want to look like a human tomorrow at my graduation, so yeah, I'll get that in the morning and hopefully I can pick a graphic novel or a manga because I will not have time. So that's what we're going with. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly fill out my journal with all the stuff for Tower at the End of Time and then go shower and then start the silent patient. So I'll check in with you later. Hello my loves. I didn't read anything more tonight because I needed to shower and wash my hair and things got away from me, and we have the Not Safe for Workathon prompt list, which I've created the graphics and then I've created these cute little things as well. So that's what I spent my evening doing, and I did not pick up a book. So I'm gonna go to bed and I will chat with you later.
Deputy Chancellor, I present the graduates in the Master of Education Teacher Librarianship. Paige Bernard.
Hello my loves, it is now the 2nd of May at 11 o'clock at night. I'm fucking exhausted because I had graduation today and it was glorious, but I have not read a single word. Ash has read more than I have in the past 2 days. Super proud. He's reading his book and I just, with my parents here, haven't picked it up. So the plan for tomorrow is to edit the fuck out of the video that should be going up tomorrow but is now going up on Wednesday, to film another one and start either editing that or my vlog if I have time, because my parents should be going back tomorrow. It just depends on if my grandpa's feeling up to seeing them. He wasn't able to come to the graduation today because he got COVID, so that's sad. We still saw him this morning. He just kept his distance and said hi and then continued on his merry way. He's feeling about like 80% rather than 20%, so that is good. I originally wanted to divvy up the Doctor and read this in sections throughout the month, but that hasn't happened. I have zero motivation to make that happen at the moment. So that might be a tomorrow job. I also need to finish the graphics for Not Safe for Workathon, but we are in the final stretch for it, which is good because the announcement's coming out in just over a week. So finally getting my shit together, feeling good, just haven't read. That's cool. There are going to be some days that are like that, and I think considering how much I read last month, I'm okay to just put it on the brakes for a minute. I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm fucking tired and I have to go back to work tomorrow. Damn it! Bye. Hello my loves. It is now 11 o'clock on Tuesday the 3rd of May. And I haven't read a single thing. I managed to get my video edited to go up for tomorrow instead of Thursday, which is great. And but now my mum's staying a few extra days, which is lovely, but also because my grandpa has ended up in hospital. So he should be out tomorrow. It's nothing like scary, but my mental bandwidth is not here. And I feel like I need 2 weeks to just recover from the past 2 days. I'm just feeling really deflated and I don't want to read. I don't want to have to put my brain towards anything. And that sucks because I was so excited to tackle my sister's TBR and push myself, but I know it's only the second day of the month, I have plenty of time, but it makes me feel not great because I want to be able to put more of myself into what I love, but I just don't have the mental bandwidth at the moment, and that is a-okay. So I'm gonna put on an ASMR video, not an audiobook. I'm gonna finish my cup of tea, play a little bit of bingo, and go to bed. I definitely do want to start going to bed just a fraction earlier. Like if I'm in bed by 10:30, that would be great. My grandpa might be coming and staying here for a week because his partner's tested positive for COVID this morning, and my grandpa's out of isolation. Like he's literally day 7 today. The second it hits midnight, he's a free man again. So he might be staying here. My mum might be staying up longer. She might go back on Thursday. Just everything is up in the air. It's a lot of questions, and I can feel the bags under my eyes getting bigger with every second. That's just the way that these things go. Life is life. When it rains, it fucking pours. I'm just so thankful that it's not worse. Hopefully my grandpa's, it's not a complication of COVID, he has an infection, and hopefully it can be sorted with antibiotics. So they're trying that overnight and we'll know more in the morning. But I'm just sitting here in this limbo state going, oh my god, my poor grandpa. He's just battled with COVID and was feeling like shit, and now actually has an infection, and the poor thing. But we'll soldier on, always do. And he's a tough old man. I know that it's, thank God, nothing more serious. It's not complications from COVID, but it's not helping it to get better. So I know I just have my haul and my vlog for April to edit, and they are mammoth videos, and I don't want to. I haven't even filmed my haul, so that might actually be easier than I think it is. And then I've got Not Safe Workathon to film and do the live for that next Thursday. I apparently have a lot going on this month and my brain is not wanting to do any of it. But at least Not Safe Workathon's now organised, so I just have to make the thumbnail for that, and that's good. I'm gonna stop venting because it's fine. Everything's fine, and I'll chat with you tomorrow. Hopefully I will have read something. If not though, no fucking worries. Hello my loves, it is now 11 o'clock on Thursday the 5th of May, and we're just still waiting to hear any news on me old man. Mum decided to go back to Sydney because she's got an event on Sunday and for Mother's Day, and then also if he's in the COVID ward for all of tomorrow, there wasn't anything she really could be doing anyway, and then Ash and I will be off work, so I can go and get him on Saturday or dependent when he's free. So we'll see. I'm a little bit miffed because we had been receiving information, and then I got told tonight that because I wasn't next of kin, I wasn't entitled to any information. So that's a bit shit, but I got in contact with was just like, oi, have you heard anything? And they're like, nope. I was like, great. So that's good. But I realised I lied to you the other day. I've started on The Doctor by Dr. Karl Kruszelnicki, which is the non-fiction that my sister picked for me for Professor Plum. I mean, very apt. I'm 44 pages in, and we've learned some really interesting things already. They're just really short snippets that talk about a variety of different things. So we've looked at like alcohol and the impact that it has on your hearing, whether pasteurized or raw milk is good for you. Raw milk is not. The head tilt for a dog, vampires and drinking blood, heat waves, and now I'm up to refueling the car with the engine running. So they're sort of like urban myths and stuff that Carl debunks. And I'm actually really enjoying it when I do pick it up. I was about to pick it up before filming this clip to be like, yeah, look at me reading shit. No, I'm too tired. So I'm just gonna go to sleep because I don't want to force myself through stuff when I just realized that, you know what, actually I'm super fucking tired. Tomorrow is Friday and I'm so excited. Unfortunately, I cannot have my headphones in at work, so I will just keep trotting along and doing my thing. It's still nice not being front facing. That's where I'm at. I'm not beating myself up about not reading because like fucking shit's going down, so life. But I feel like I just had such a good momentum going that sad that I don't have the bandwidth to read, but that's okay. Ash and I did watch 2 episodes of Avatar tonight, so that was delightful. I got my book haul filmed and edited and uploaded for tomorrow, and then I have to work on Not Safe for Workathon and my vlog over the weekend. I make sure that's in tip-top shape, ready to go for next week. I'm going to see about getting ahead. Not sure how well that's gonna go, but just so if anything does change, then I'm not stressing balls. You know, I can actually like have a night off once in a while, and that might just be sacrificing a day to filming and editing and just blasting it out. But we'll see. Who knows? I don't know. I'm super exhausted right now. I'm gonna set my alarms and go the fuck to sleep, and I'll check in with you later. Hello my loves. It is now 7:15 on Saturday the 7th of May, and I am slumping hard. I feel like absolute shit. I've read 50 pages of The Doctor, and obviously I finished the Tower at the End of Time during Amy's 48-hour readathon, but I'm so flat. I'm struggling real bad. I need to go shower and wash my hair before I go see my grandparent at the hospital tomorrow, and the idea of reading is doing nothing for me. So that's fun, but I've decided I'm gonna death roll. I'm not gonna film it because that would take way too long, and I probably won't even read the book that ends up being picked, but I thought I'd let you know that that's what I'm deciding to do. I have my options from my sisters, so Black Leopard, Red Wolf, Save the Date, The Unspoken Name, The Secret History, The Mighty Heart of Sunny St. James, and The Handmaid's Tale. I'm gonna read one of those and see where we end up, but I feel like shit, so let's get started. Which means I'm reading The Mighty Heart of Sunny St. James by Ashley Herring Blake. This is gonna hurt. Hello my loves, it's now 12:30 AM on Sunday the 8th of May, which kind of sucks because I wanted to be in bed a lot earlier, but it's what it is. I didn't feel tired because I slept in today, so yeah. Oh well, I will get up early and wash my hair and then go visit my old man at the hospital, but I actually read something today, so that was good. I had a very chill, slumpy day. I managed to edit some of my vlog, which was great. Tomorrow I need to shower, wash my hair, go see the old man, and then come home and film Not Safe for Workathon, and then post schedule that, and then keep working on my vlog. But I managed to get halfway through The Doctor by Dr. Kyle Krasinski. So I believe I'm at page 130. Or near there at least, like 129. Really enjoying the tidbits from this so far. A couple of them have made me go, oh yeah. So what makes years seem shorter? Each hour of your life is a progressively smaller percentage of your total number of hours lived. That way time seems faster. So when you get older, it feels like time sped up, and that's just because you lived much more time. So an hour in perspective of 20 years is different to an hour in perspective of 50 or 60 years. So I thought that was really cool. I really liked that one. And then I also read 100 pages of The Muddy Heart of Sunny St. James, and I am loving this and dying. I can't wait to continue on with this. The death roll did me a solid, and I'm just really happy that I picked this up. It's about a girl who has a heart transplant and then is looking at starting a new life. Now I think she's 12, and now that she's got this heart transplant, she can do all the things that she couldn't do when she was hooked up to the oxygen tank before. And there's some conflict with her best friend because she told her that she, you know, hadn't kissed anyone and was curious to see if she could kiss a girl, and that backfired. But I'm curious to see how Ashley Herring Blake deals with it, because in Ivy Aberdeen it was a really interesting dynamic, but it was someone got outed, but it wasn't the main protagonist and their conflict, but this is. So I'm very curious how she's going to address what's unfolded. I've just found out what the friend's done. And then Sunny meets Quinn, who's the girl with the blue hair, and just have an instant connection. They're like BFFs. And then, yeah, there was one section where Sunny was talking about how her best friend betrayed her trust and, you know, made comments about her wanting to kiss girls, and then the way that she responded was like, I'm never kissing a girl, like if I kiss anyone it's going to be a boy, and it's all about boys from here on out, and I'm going to kiss so many boys and she'll come to me for kissing advice. And it hurt my little bi heart, because definitely have felt that and could definitely relate, which was it was hurty, because like you don't want anyone to have experienced that, but a lot of people do. It was nice seeing it because it's apt, but also like, ow, my soul. And I love Ashley Herring Blake's writing, so I can't wait to continue on with this and have my heart destroyed in 1,000 different ways. Yay! But at least the death roll did me a solid and picked me one that I've actually now picked up, because Save the Date was not happening. Yeah, so that's fine. And actually physically reading the only book that I don't have an audiobook for, and I'm halfway through it. So yay. I know that I'm in a funk and I'm allowed to not read. It just feels wrong when I don't, but that's not like social pressures, it's not vlogging pressures. I don't give a shit. But it's me, it's my identity, it's what I do. And so the fact that I'm in such a slump to the point where I don't want to, that's where I'm like, but reading, I like reading, but I has a sad, so I don't want to read. So the fact that I am reading now feels real good. Bug Legs is just showing me in bed. Oh, look at that smiley face. Oh, look at you, handsome man.
I wanted to do that while you were doing that face. Like just sneak in the side, just.
And on that note, we will check in with you tomorrow. Bye. Hello my loves. So it is now the 8th of May at 11:30 at night, and I'm about to go to bed. I read maybe 5 pages of The Doctor. I spent quite a bit of today at the hospital, and yeah, shit's a lot of unknown, and that kind of sucks. So I'm not in a reading headspace. I'm in a very teary, upset headspace, and so I just watched BookTube instead, which was good for the soul. I'm gonna say this here, I have no idea how the rest of this month is gonna go. I don't want to be vlogging like details of my grandpa in hospital now that it has not gone great, because that's his health, not mine. But if I do continue vlogging, I did want you guys to know some context behind why I'm feeling like shit. At the moment, hopefully, Not Safe Workathon live announcement will still go ahead on Thursday night, and then I have the announcement video on Friday. I am also putting up part 1 of my vlog for April on Tuesday. I just need to export it and make a thumbnail, but I got so exhausted with editing it that I was like, nah, I'm done. So yeah, we'll see. I'm also going to attempt to put part 2 out plus 2 other videos, not this coming week but next week. So I don't know how many spoons I have to make that a possibility, but this is the way that May is going. If I'm being completely honest with myself, I'm going to toss my TBR out the window. I don't want dark and heavy right now. I want light and fluffy. So I haven't decided what I'm gonna do or where I'm gonna go, and like, knowing me, 2 days I'll be fine and be able to pick up the complex heavy ones. But I'm also not gonna punish myself if I just throw everything out the window. I will basically just have to redo Cluedo, which is fine. I sort of fucked myself up the ass and needed to get back through a couple of rooms anyway. It won't be too big of a deal if I do have to go and collect cards again. I was feeling pretty chuffed with myself that I was only gonna have to do like 2 reads next month, but life said, no, you can do it again. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. It's not great. It's kind of really hard for me because the old man is the reason I moved to where I am now, which is 4 hours away from my family, and whilst I would never move back regardless, it's hard seeing him not be in top form because he just means the world. So it's rough, but I know he'll be okay, and we'll just take it minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, because that's all we can do at the moment. But yeah, on that fucking depressing note, peace out, and I will check in with you sometime. I'm not gonna say tomorrow because honestly I had to force myself to film this clip, so I'm gonna give myself the grace of not filming if I don't want to. Also, mum will be up tomorrow, which will be lovely, but again, I'm not great with filming when they're up if they're not like directly, if they're involved or know that it's a regular video, that's fine, but vlogs I just get weird with. I'll chat with you sometime. Hello my loves. It's been 20 days since I last checked in. My bad, sorry about that one. Everything went fine. The Wednesday things started picking up really well and have just been going better and better and better. My old man is home and discharged, and it's miraculous. So he is around and hilarious, and I love him so fucking much. It's been great. The first week that he was out of hospital, I visited him every single day, and now he calls me in the morning, and then on the weekends I go and visit him. So today is the 28th of May. And I figured it was about time I probably updated you. I really, really struggled to film this month, obviously, understandably. And I haven't had any spoons. I've been so exhausted, so tired, and prepping Not Safe Workathon has been so much fun, but it's also been one of those extra things that I'm going, oh fuck. I also haven't been able to read like anything that has more words than pictures. I don't actually have dates. I believe it was for Bookathon last weekend that I read most of the things, and so I thought I would just talk through all the shit that I have read and then see how we go. So For Becca's Bookopoly-thon, I read The Girl in the Glim by India Swift and I gave that 4 stars. It's super cute, graphic novel, can't wait to see how it goes. I did receive an ARC through NetGalley for it, and it's just, the art style is so beautiful, the discussions they have, absolutely wonderful, and it was very easy and fun. So I really enjoyed it, and that was going towards a short book. Apologies if you can hear my washing machine in the background. Then for YA and colour on the title, I think, or was it a spooky book? I can't remember. But for one of the other prompts, I read Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell and Faith Erin Hicks, and then Pumpkinheads I gave 4 stars. I thought it was really cute, but I don't know, there was just something that I left it going, really? That's okay. I loved all the different like crazy adventures that they had. I loved the representation in it, and it filled me with joy. It was very easy to read and a lot of fun, and that's what I was needing, and I'm very happy that I got to devour most of my graphic novel shelf. Then for Water on the Cover, I read Lightfall Book 2, Shadow of the Bird. This was a new release that Ash got for me the second it came in, and holy fuck, I devoured this. I gave this 5 stars. I absolutely adored it. I love Gal and B and the adventures that they're going on. I cannot wait to continue on. I need more like ASAP, and it's just been released, so it's not going to come out for ages, and I felt like I've just waited for ages for this one. Oh, so good. Gal and B are continuing on their adventures to find and help the wizard pig, B's adoptive dad, and we find out a lot more about the world, and B dealing with anxiety and depression and self-doubt, all just so beautifully portrayed in this, and I loved it so fucking much. So this was great. I want more, like, now. And then the readathon ended, so I can't remember the exact dates that I finished these. Did I put it on Goodreads? Let me double check. I don't think so. I think I just put any time. Then the next thing I read was The Doctor by Dr. Karl Kuzaneski. I believe I talked about this on the 8th. It took me for, when did I start reading this? Like the 6th? 7th. I started reading this. So yeah, took me a while, but I was happy just sort of floating through it. I gave it 4 stars. I found it really informative. The science was done in a way that you do need to have some comprehension of sciencey stuff, but not too much. And anything that I got confused about, I could just ask Ash. There were a few that I was just like, these feel a little bit longer than they need to be, because most of them are short and snippy, but there were a few that I was like, that could have been trimmed down here, or, you know, I found it was an interesting choice to make that the like focus one, but don't matter. I still really enjoyed it, and I think it's accessible to most people that are interested in science. If you're not interested in science-based concepts, you're not going to enjoy these, but if you like science and are intrigued by it, I definitely recommend it. And this is an older one, like I think it's 2016 was its published date, and it's been sitting on my shelf since then. 2018, let's have a look. Nope, yep, 2016. Heh, my bad. So this was one of the books that my sister chose for me, and I'm actually super happy that she picked this, because like it was just fun. I think Ash would get 10 times more out of it than me, just because he understands the concepts a lot more, but it was just really nice to sort of be able to dip in and out throughout the month. And then another one that my sister chose for me, and I absolutely broke myself with and gave it 5 stars, is The Mighty Heart of Sunny St. James by Ashley Herring Blake. Ashley Herring Blake and Katie Robert can do no wrong in my eyes. Like, I just, it's so wholesome, so beautiful, so wonderful. This hits right in the feelings. I was concerned reading this originally because it's about a girl who has a heart transplant. I believe she's 12 or 14. And when she receives a new heart, she has like this life plan. Sort of like Get a Life Chloe Brown. And it's like 1, do awesome amazing things she could never do before, like go swimming or surfing. 2, find a new best friend. 3, find a boy and kiss him. And it's dealing with LGBT issues and your own identity, sense of self, what family means. There are really strong different family connections in it, and it's so beautiful. So yes, I am completely biased towards Ashley Herring Blake and love this with my entire heart and soul. And then I read Saga issue 59, which was the May issue, and I'm really enjoying reading these as they come out. I think because I'm reading them through Hoopla but it's so easy just to read 30 pages and I'm done, and I'm like, ah, this is great. So having a lot of fun with it. 5 stars again. I felt like this is going to go in a direction that I'm not prepared for, because we're still dealing with a lot of the ramifications of the earlier issues before they went on hiatus, obviously, but holy shit, I'm so invested in these characters. I adore it. So yeah, so that's everything I've read, which is like, I've still read 9 things this month, which is fantastic. I don't care that 2 of them are like, my brain can focus on images right now, and that's fine. So I did manage to read The Doctor and The Mighty Heart of Sunny St. James, which are actual text. But I have just enjoyed devouring my graphic novel shelf. It's been great. I'm currently in, oh, I don't know, I think I hit 100 pages? No, I did not. I got 34 pages into Save the Date when I first started picking this up. I haven't picked it up for a little while, mostly just haven't had time to be able to sit down and listen to it. So I am enjoying it though. It's a lot of fun. It's very light, and I think this is exactly what I need right now. So this is also for a random number generator for Cluedo, but I already have filmed Cluedo and I can't remember if I took this or not. I think I might have already looked at it because I will probably finish it by the end of the month. I still have though quite a few things I need to read before next month, and that's slightly intimidating. By a few, there's one that was a buddy read that I'm not going to worry about. I've just made that decision then that I'm going to put it on my shelves and leave it for another time. That was The Second Magnus Chase, and I was buddy reading that in the group with Mel from Completely Melanie, but the buddy read has passed, so, but I would just go and chip in. But I'm gonna attempt to read On the Come Up by Angie Thomas for the buzzword up. If I don't get to it, I'm gonna read, I have already read The Tower at the End of Time, so end is what I'm gonna count, because you say go to the end of the street. So that's gonna count if I don't get to that. And then, I need to start Shadow of Night, which is the second Discovery of Witches, and this is the Bookstar read. We had the live show on the 13th, and it's 500 and something pages, like close to 600. And my brain can't process adult text at the moment, apparently. So I'm in trouble. This isn't on like my Cluedo TBR. I'll tell you what I've done in a minute, but I still need to get to this before then, and I have my entire Not Safe Workathon sitting over there that I was going to start. Yeah, so I'm concerned. I should just read this rather than try and finish Save the Date, but I'm sadistic and like hurting myself, so that's going to be on there, and it'll be fine. As also an optional was The Tarrying Through Time. I needed to read, no, I just needed to read The Fifth Elephant, but I have not got to that, and I probably won't. Awesome. So for my first pull, I needed to read The Handmaid's Tale and The Mighty Heart of Sunny St. James. Read The Mighty Heart, not bothering with The Handmaid's Tale yet, but it's now piqued my interest, so it's sitting there in the back of my mind doing random shit. Then for the next room, I needed to read The Secret History and The Doctor. Again, read The Doctor, fucking off The Secret History, that can fuck off for quite a while. Then for the next one, Black Leopard, Red Wolf and The Tower at the End of Time. Fucked off Black Leopard, Red Wolf and have decided to unhaul it. It was a whole video that I put out about my self-destruct TBR, so that's off our shelves completely. And then I had Save the Date and The Unspoken Name for the next, and hopefully we'll have finished Save the Date, but I haven't got to The Unspoken Name. So I did not do a big book this month. Which is fine, because given everything, my brain's just like, nope, not happening, and that's okay. I still had Shadow of the Night, On the Come Up, The Fifth Elephant, and The Holloway Girls. That was an arc that I wanted to read, and then the Magnus Chase book. So yeah, we've read graphic novels instead. I wonder, let's see. So for kitchen, I could do Pumpkinheads, because like it's all about cooking. Polyamory or Love Triangle. To be fair, Pumpkinheads would also fit for that. Well, shit. If I'm going to be honest with myself, I don't have anything for Love Triangle, Polyamory that I've read that isn't Pumpkinheads, but even then that's not really, it's more mutual pining. But I want to include that for kitchen because it works better. Awful Characters, Saga, issue 58 or 59, both work. Probably 58 is more, and then been putting off for over a year. None of those. Because I've only read things right up. But that's okay. I've read some stuff that fits. Yeah, so I can put in Saga and Pumpkinheads, which will count. Lightfall, no. Anyway, I've had a lot to catch up on. Ash and I have really cleaned the house today, which was in dire need. Mostly just me leaving shit everywhere and just wanting to fix myself. So I still have my study to go. It's a shit show once again, so I'm gonna fix that. I've been doing a diamond dot, which I'll show you later, and on the weekend I try and do 10 rows a day. Normally I do 5 during the weekday, so I've got those 10 rows to complete. We've got 1 load of laundry left to go, and then they're just going to need to be hung up because they're woolies. We need to meal prep and food shop. I need to shower and wash my hair, edit my TBR, plan out my trips to Sydney, and then sort out the rest of my book stuff. So like actually updating my TBR, my spreadsheet to say what I read when. I just have the titles and that it was May. So I want to go through and fix Goodreads so they reflect that. And I've just got shit everywhere, so I want to fix that. Right. Oh, and update because I have hauled a few books this month, so I want to fix that and just get them all in ready to go. I'm going to work on tidying and then updating my spreadsheet as I go, sort of thing. I had a Fox and Cactus order delivery yesterday, which was super exciting. This is their postcard, and I got sloth washi tape and also the soot balls. And then I got second spins, so blessed but stressed sounds about fucking right. Be delicious. It's so cute, I love this so much. Always tired, the delivery service. And then for Ash, I got the crow, like the Edgar Allan crow. And then the little mermaid sampler and a cheeky peach, which is perfect for not safe walkathon. And then what I love is they've got like their pets that have approved from their sniff test. So this is Maya. And it's just an Australian company, sticker company that I absolutely adore. So yeah, that's my mini haul for that as well. So now I can actually recycle this properly. And I'll chat with you later. Bye! Hello my loves, so it is now 10:35 on the 30th of May, so I have tomorrow left for the end of the month, and I finished Save the Date by Morgan Matson. I'm giving this a 4 stars. When I finished it, I was like, this is 4.5, and then I've sat on it, I was like, no, there was a lot of cringe in this, and enjoyable, but still I cringed. 4 stars, it's a good fun read, exactly what I needed right now to feel just confident in my reading, which doesn't help that the next thing I need to read is Shadow of Night. I know I'm gonna love it once I get into it, but it's intimidating. The other thing that I wouldn't mind reading is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas, but this isn't a necessity, or The Handmaid's Tale. So either of these would also be fine to read and just chill, sort of get myself in the swing of things before Not Safe Workathon. I have my TBR trolley set up ready to go with a whole lot of gay shit, and I'm here for it. There are a few other books that I want to pull off as potential reads, but I feel like I'm gonna overwhelm myself if I put too many options on. But I'm tempted because I want them out so then I don't forget that I would like to read them. But who knows? Actually, let's do it. So I went to pull off 6 and then realised that would completely destroy my hardcover shelf, so I pulled off 2. The first being The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffith. This is the Camp Seasonathon group read, so I'd like to get to this. And then Felix Ever After by Case and Calendar. I would like a trans rep for Pride Month and the TBR knockout. So I'd like these on the TBR as well. So my trolley's looking very full, and yeah, I'm just keen to dive into all the romancy vibes and see how we get along. But yeah, I still have Shadow of Night that I need to read before the 11th, so we'll see where my reading takes me. But I will check in with you tomorrow to wrap up May. It's been a fucking month. Hello my loves, so it is now the 1st, so I need to wrap up this vlog. May has been a insanely weird month. I did not read anything on the 31st, but I did finish Save the Date on the 30th and had a lot of fun. So yeah, that's basically it. I read nothing, so love that. So hoping that June does not completely fuck me up the ass. I'm very excited for the TBR that I have, so yeah. I'm so sorry, I have no idea what's actually going to be in this vlog. Probably not much, but that's okay because some months are just like that. Let me know in the comments, how did your May go? I've heard a lot of people really struggling in May, so hopefully we can all just send on the ups and have a better June. But let me know how you went. What was one positive thing that did happen in May? I graduated, so that was a positive. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you on my next video. Bye!